What are the biggest mistakes marketers are making right now in this space? Because we do a lot of competitive analysis and a lot of diligence and for other shops.
Okay. I'm going to go with templated marketing. My goodness.
I think that's the biggest
The
mistake a lot of people are
same
making.
photos are being used in everything from the brochure. It's the same guy, but now he's with like a different lady.
It's the gray bearded guy with the
Yes.
sunglasses and the
Yes.
suit. Yeah.
He's
And
a very
we-
handsome
Very
man.
handsome
He is.
fellow. Yes.
But we have to
Handsome
get away
man.
from
Yeah.
this. We have to like step outside and not be afraid to step
He's probably
outside.
involved in some of those stories, I bet.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's
Probably is. I mean, this is the thing though. It's like if we continue to do the same thing over and over and over, we're going to get the same results, and it's going to all still look the same when we get old and need to go into a senior living community. I don't want that for them.
we're going to look
you
at it and
know?
go, are they still using this guy's photo?
Oh my God, that'd be so funny.
Well, and even from a PR perspective and the stories that you're seeing pitched, like the ones that are hitting the media that are the most interesting are, seniors at a community that have started a TikTok account or, seniors who, if a couple meets and falls in love at their community and highlighting those stories, those are the unique things are what's kind of tracking. The things that used to get picked up all the time don't. I always make the joke, and I want to be very clear, our veterans are fantastic, wonderful people, but Veterans Day every year is always the hardest. Everyone wants to do a veteran story, which is fantastic,
So
but to try to pitch it, compete with it is very difficult.
So along those same lines, I just want to say, you take that idea of celebrating our veterans and you do it in a different way. You start doing portraits of American heroes. And now you do it all year long, not just on one day. And that gets picked
it's
up.
not just highlighting. Our community has a ceremony to celebrate our veterans. It's like Ann said, here are portraits. Here's hitting the different, observances for the different branches throughout the year. It's finding those little nuggets to make it a bigger story.
It's redefining what is news. I mean, even if you think about it from a traditional perspective, and Sarah, we want to talk about this, like even when you watch the news, there's always some kind of human story in the mix, right? Why do you think Humans Have Been Wild on Instagram is so popular? Because people want things they can relate to or things to feel good about. It's like I see more comments on social about why am I in bed at 10:30 at night crying at strangers? Because it's something we can relate to. And it's not just the obligatory Happy Veterans Day. It's kind of like remember the campaign we did for I don't know if what I'm allowed to say, but for one client where we did this Friends Found campaign where people in the community had lost their spouses, but they found solace in each other. And it was such a beautiful story. And even sitting there listening to them tell how they met and why they met, the circumstances around it, it was very touching. And it's something that at some point, God forbid losing somebody's bad enough, but having somebody there to lean on can make all the difference. And those are the kinds of things we want to try to get at. Those are things that journalists will pick up.
Right. Well, and
But it's more than just the journalist picking it up. I think it's also, does it resonate with a senior who is on the cusp of moving or an adult child who's on the cusp of making that decision?
Making those decisions.
And doing something fun. I just saw the other day, a Salt Lake, a senior living community that was doing grandmom talk. And it was literally taking the Mormon wives' TikToks and turning it into their own. And it is viral right now. So I think that's just another example of dare to be different.
Dare to be different and don't be afraid to show the humanity. That's what ultimately is going to be your lead generator. People are tired of doom scrolling. People don't want to get on and they don't want to see negativity and they don't necessarily want to be sold something. They want to be inspired. Yeah. And I think that is the
passion and
ultimately the goal. And I think where senior living really is going is it's understanding that these newer generations have expectations to continue living life and they want to do so in a way that is really positive.